Hey guys, this is me Rajkishore Ranjan. Today we will discuss about rod cutting problems and we can solve this problem by using dynamic programming algorithm approach. This is about me. I am computer science and engineering graduate from IIT Patna. For any rate review and recommendation, you are most welcome. You can follow me on unacademy.com/user/Rajkishore Ranjan. So let's start today lecture. In today lecture we have a problems rod cutting problem. This problems we have given a rod of size n, and this rod can be split into any number of pieces k, where k less than equal to n. Price of each piece of size I represented as pi, and maximum revenue from a rod of size I is ri. And this maximum revenue could be found after splitting the rod into multiple pieces. Our work is to find this maximum revenue, that means Rn. The input and output format is as usual. In the input format, first line contains the number of test cases, and for each test case it will take integer n and k, where n is the length of rod, and next line it will take k integer a1 to ak, where ai represent the price of ith length of the rod. And the output format is, for each test case we have to print the maximum revenue of the rod. So let's make an approach toward the solution. If the length of rod would be given as 6 and price of different size of rod would be given like this one. This table is the price of different size of rod, that means price of rod of size 1 is 2, and for the rod of size 2 the price would be 5. Similarly for rod of size 3 price would be 8, and goes on. So how can we find the maximum revenue of rod of size 6? If we think about if we try to make a cut on the given rod, then rod of size 6 would be represented as this configuration. If we try to see this configuration, then rod of size 6 can be represented as 6 number of rod of size 1, or 4 number of rod of size 1 and 1 number of rod of size 2, 3 number of rod of size 1 and 1 number of rod of size 3, or 1 number of rod of size 1, 2 and 3 each, or 2 number of rod of size 1 and 1 number of rod of size 4, 1 number of rod of size 1 and rod of size 5 also, 3 number of rod of size 2, or 1 number of rod of size 2 and 4 each, or 2 number of rod of size 3. So these are the different configuration from which we can represent the rod of size 6. If we try to find the price of these different configuration by using this table, then the price of 6 number of rod of size 1 is 12, since the price of a rod of size 1 is 2, so the 6 number of rod of size 1 have price 12. Similarly we can find the other prices also. The other prices is 13, 14, 15, 13, 12, 15, 13 and 16. If we try to find the maximum revenue, so for finding the maximum revenue we have to choose the maximum price of different configuration. Okay, we have to find the maximum price among the price of these different configuration. So the maximum price here is 16, which will we get after making the rod of size 6 into 2 number of rod of size 3. If we compare this 16 with the price of rod of size 1, that is 11, then this 16 is also greater than this 11. So the maximum configuration or the maximum revenue or the best price for rod of size 6 is 16 after splitting the rod into 2 number of rod of size 3. So the basic approach here is we have to generate all the configuration of different pieces and try to find the highest price configuration. If we think about dynamic programming approach, then we can get best price, that means maximum revenue, by making a cut at different position and comparing the values obtained after a cut. Let the maximum price revenue would be Rn. If the maximum revenue would be Rn, then Rn could be represented as maximum among Pn, P1 plus Rn minus 1, P2 plus Rn minus 2 and goes on. Here Pn represent the price of rod of size n. Also P1 plus Rn minus 1 represent the price of rod of size 1 plus maximum revenue of rod of size n minus 1. Similarly P2 plus Rn minus 2 represent the price of rod of size 2 and maximum revenue of rod of size n minus 2. And other terms also, the meaning of other terms is similar like this. Okay, then Rn would be equal to maximum among Pi plus Rn minus I, where I lies between 1 to n. if rudcut n be the function which give the value of Rn, then rudcut n would be represented as maximum of pi plus rudcut n minus I, where I lies between 1 to n. This is nothing but a kind of optimal substructure property, which so that these problems can be solved by using dynamic approach. Okay, so let's try to implement this relation. This is nothing but a recursive relation where the solution or where the result of rudcut n would be depends upon the result of rudcut n minus I. Okay, so let's try to implement this relation in programming language. I strongly recommend you first of all try to implement this relation by your own and then see further solution. So this is the code where I have implement that relation. This is the main function and this is rudcut function. Okay, in the main function I have taken all the necessary input, just like a number of test cases, length of the rud and price of different size of the rud. Let's try to see this function here. I have taken an integer max revenue which is initially very low, and try to store the result of maximum revenue of rod of length n in this max revenue. If we try to see this for loop, then in this for loop I have implemented this relation. So this for loop will represent that relation, and after completion of this code it will store the maximum revenue of that rod in that integer max revenue and simply refund this max revenue, which will give the maximum revenue of given size of rod of length n. So if we try to run this code, I have already run this code. I have taken 3 number of test cases. 3 for the first test case, rod of size 6. We have taken the price of different size of rods like 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we try to find the maximum configuration, maximum revenue for the given rod of size 6 for these different for the price of different size of rod, then the maximum revenue would be 16, which will be get after splitting the rod into two number of rod of size 3. So the maximum revenue would be 8 plus 8, that means 16. The second test case, if you think about the second test case, then the rod of size given is 8, and this is the price of different size of rod. In this case, maximum revenue would be 22, which will be get after splitting the rod into 6 and 2. That means one number of rod of length 6 and one number of rod of length 2. And in this case, the price would be 17 plus 5. That means 22. And in the third test case, the maximum revenue would be 24. After splitting the rod of length 8 into 8 pieces of rod of length 1. In this case, the maximum revenue would be 8 into 3. That means 24. So if we try to draw the recursion tree diagram for this implemented function rudcut, then for n equal to 6, this is nothing but the recursion tree diagram for this implemented function. Here we have taken initially n equal to 6, then rudcut 6 will be split into rudcut 5, rudcut 4, rudcut 3, rudcut 2 and rudcut 1. So similarly rudcut 5 also split into will also be broken or will be splitted into rudcut 4, rudcut 3, rudcut 2, rudcut 1 and rudcut 0. And similarly the other functions also. If we think about rudcut 6, then it will split into rudcut 5 and rudcut 4 and goes on. That means rudcut 5, rudcut 4, rudcut 3, these are the sub problems of the main problem rudcut 6. Also the sub problems will split into different sub problems. If we carefully think this tree diagram, then we can see here the rudcut 4 is the child of rudcut 6 as well as rudcut 4 is the child of rudcut 5. Similarly rudcut 3 is the child of rudcut 6, rudcut 5 and rudcut 4. Similarly we can see about rudcut 2, rudcut 1 also. So what we are seeing here, we will see here the sub problems overlaps to each other. That means sub problems sharing their sub problems. So this is nothing but this is a kind of overlapping sub problems and in this code we are doing many unnecessary computation. If we try to find the complexity of this implemented code, then complexity will be exponential time complexity. How can we find? Simply a rod, since a rod of length n can have exactly n minus 1 cut position, so we can choose any the k cut without repetition anywhere we want, so that for each such k the number of different choices would be n minus 1 ck, where k lies between 0 to n minus 1. So if we sum up over all the possibility, then this would be represented as summation of k equal to 0 to n minus 1 ck, which is nothing but 2 to the power n minus 1. So the time complexity for this code or for this function would be exponential time complexity, which is very very high, and this exponential time complexity happening because of overlapping subproblems. So our next goal is to handle these overlapping subproblems. How can we handle this? The approach is simple. Using dynamic programming algorithm, we are using the top-down method to handle this overlapping subproblems. So in the top-down method, what we are trying to do here, if we think about this recursive function, then whenever this recursive function has been called first time, then it solve this recursive function and store the result of this problems into an array revenue max, and whenever that sub problems has been called the second times, then it simply rows the old result or stored result of that function. And instead of solving that function again, try to see this part very carefully. Here I have used the concept of top down for storing the result of sub problems. We can also use the concept of bottom up also. So this is I have implemented this code by using bottom up approach. There are two functions, main function and rut cut function. In the rut cut function, I have created an array revenue n plus 1, where I am going to store the result of a different revenue. That means the result of sub problems in this array, and trying to solve the problems from the bottom. That means first of all finding the revenue for rod of size 1, then 2, and then similarly goes on, and finally simply at the end we can get the revenue of rod of size n. You can see this for loop. I have created here two for loop. Now if we think about the complexity of both function, where I have used the bottom up approach or top down approach, then the complexity is big of n square. If you think about bottom up approach, then if we try to find the complexity, then complexity would be big of n square because of these two for loops. The upper for loop and lower for loop will run up to n times. So the complexity would be n square, which is exponential time complexity, and which is very very good, or which is very very low as compared to exponential time complexity. So just try to see both the codes. Here I have used the top down method for storing the result of sub problems, and this is the bottom up approach for storing the result of its sub problems. So this is all about the problem rod cutting, where I have used the concept of dynamic programming algorithm to solve this. In my next lecture or next video, I have used the concept of dynamic programming in many problems. So try to watch all my video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.